Hi, my name is Amy Mikhaiel and I am the founder of Mops to Millions, the online course for cleaning business owners. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the 10 mistakes that I made my first year of the business, and I wish I knew better so I can avoid them, and I want to share that with you. The first mistake I made, I almost quit. So I decided to become a cleaning business owner because I was a housekeeper full-time 9 to 5, and I wanted actually more because the lifestyle in LA was very expensive, and my 9 to 5 as a housekeeper, I could not make it. So I tried to replace myself by adding 1 or 2 housekeepers with me. So it got very hard and complicated because I had to be in my 9 to 5, and then I had the phone ringing, and I had potential customers wanting to book with me, but I could not answer them. So I really struggled in between having my 9 to 5 as a housekeeper and then having the business, and I almost quit. I literally was coming home so tired physically and mentally, and I was asking myself why I'm doing this. I went to school, I have a bachelor degree in journalism, and why I'm doing this? Why don't I just stay in my 9 to 5 and just get my check every 2 weeks and call the day? So, and I'm glad I did not. I'm glad I did not quit. If you stick with your business the first, I would say, a year to 2 years, that's when you know you're gonna be in the business. Just be patient. It's not gonna be easy. Sometimes it's challenging. Sometimes you don't know why you made this decision, but just be patient. The number 2 mistake is so many opinions. So it's like any event in life. When you start a business, it's just like, when you get married or you get engaged, or when you guys are pregnant, let's say, and you tell your family members, everyone is start telling you like, oh, it should be this, it should be that, you should take these vitamins, you should go to C-section, you should have it natural. Or like when you have the baby, everyone is telling them like how perfect their children are and how they want them, and they want it for you, and you will find so many advices coming from right and left. That's the same thing with the business. So when I started my own business, a lot of family members and friends are giving me their opinions, and oh, you should quit your job, or you should have an office, or you should. And most people didn't even own a cleaning business. They don't know what it is, and they just give you opinions. So in the beginning, I used to listen to everybody because I thought I needed the guidance, and I actually did not, because I knew what I wanted and I had a very clear vision. And sometimes, yes, you have some loved ones around you giving you advices, but you have to really think, what do you want? What is your goal? Why you're listening to so many opinions? Because that's gonna give you confusion, and you will actually not get on track and not get to your goals as soon as possible. So yes, ask for advice, like you have some people in your life that you trust, ask for the advice, but don't get so many opinions. Stay focused on your goal and where you're gonna take your business. Mistake number 3, I took too long to quit my 9 to 5. So as I said, and I shared in my other videos, I started my cleaning business as a housekeeper, full-time housekeeper, 9 to 5 with 1 family. And then they gave me more job descriptions as I grow in that position to become the property manager. I had to bring other housekeepers under my supervision, and then that's how I started making more money, by bringing more housekeepers or giving their friends or another neighbor another housekeeper and take the commission from that. I started to see an increase in my income as a housekeeper. However, I did not have the freedom to manage my business. I did not have the freedom to go talk to customers or do estimates, or I would miss the phone because I'm working on my job and the phone rings. By the time I get to my phone in my break, I miss that lead. And it took me almost 1.5 years before I quit my 9 to 5, and I wish I quit earlier. The only thing that stopped me from quitting my 9 to 5 is my fear of not making it, because I was a single mom back then, and I was by myself in the United States. I did not have my green card. I only had a work permit. So I was coming from that fear that, okay, so how about if I don't make it? How about if I cannot pay my rent? How about if my kids need something? And how about if I quit my 9 to 5 and the phone is not ringing, or I have only 1 or 2 homes a week? So that fear of letting go of my 9 to 5 held me for so long. And it was a matter of time, because when I decided to quit my 9 to 5, it was not an easy decision. I started going to clean homes individually. So basically I quit my 9 to 5 with that family to go clean homes, like 2-3 homes a day on my own, and little by little I replaced myself with other cleaners. So if you are in the cleaning business and right now you are having a full-time job 9 to 5, either as a housekeeper, or if you have a 9 to 5 other job that you are trying to quit that job so you can become your own boss and entrepreneur, just do it. I would save some money. Like, don't just do it as a crazy decision. However, look at your numbers, look at your money, try to save some money on the side just in case. I would say at least 3 to 4 months. I would say maybe good 6 months of reserve. And once you hit that point, just quit. Because once you quit and you are 100% available in the business, that's how you're gonna generate more money. That's how you're gonna create your company, and that's how you're gonna get faster to your goal. Number 4 mistake I made, it was my fear of investment. I did not even know what the word means for investment, as an investment for a cleaning company. I thought to myself, okay, I'll just pick up my broom and my vacuum and just go clean homes. What is investment? I used to hear the word investment and I thought that's for other businesses. That's for bigger companies. I'm a cleaning business. Investment is you invest some money and buy something that it's gonna generate more value to you. Meaning, if you pay for marketing, let's say you pay $500 a month, that $500 a month is gonna bring you, at least it's gonna come back, that $500, and then you're gonna get more leads and more jobs. That's gonna bring you at least, let's say, another $2,500. So you put your money out, invest it, so you can get money back. To know what's the value of investment versus spending mindset. So that was my experience with investment, and ever since I adapted this mindset of investments, I'm not afraid anymore, because I know I would choose wisely what I invest in. It's not like my money doesn't mean anything to me and I'm gonna just throw it down on the street, but I will value and I will analyze and I will see if there is a potential. I will try something. If it doesn't work, then okay, I learned that I will not do it next time. The number 5 mistake that I made when I started my business is that I was embarrassed and ashamed of my industry. I used to go to these personal development classes when I first started investing in myself, and I was not believing in myself. And if you don't believe in yourself, or if you belittle yourself, you're gonna be a reflection. People will see the same thing. But if you be proud of yourself and of your industry, whatever that industry is, if it's not the cleaning, if it's a barbershop, if you're a bus driver, if you are a cafeteria server, if you are whatever that industry you're doing, if you are not proud of yourself, people are not going to be proud of you, because you're going to be a reflection to the world about who you are. So be proud of yourself. Whatever you do in life, you should be proud of it, and do your best to bring a value to it. It's not about cleaning, it's what sets you different from other cleaning companies. Yes, we all in the cleaning business, but you tell your customer, you should go with me because this is what I offer. This is what sets me away from competition, and I'm really good at it. The number 4 mistake I made is having a conflict between being a boss and employee. So when I quit my 9 to 5, I moved from an employee to a boss. I owned my cleaning business. So there was a conflict there because I did not really understand what's a boss. I thought bosses, like if you own a company, you work less, you put less effort, you are free, you can go whenever you want, you can come whenever you want. But as when I started being my own boss 100% and I don't belong to anybody or I don't work for anyone else, actually there was a conflict because I found myself working 12 and 18 hours a day, which is not what I signed up for. I thought, oh, I'm gonna own my own company and I'm gonna just, do whatever I wanna do. But that's actually the result when you you put a lot of efforts and years to the cleaning business. Right now, I have the luxury of that time that I just go one day a week, actually 2 days a week to my business, 2 hours each day. On Monday, I do like the weekly meeting, and on Saturday, I just overview what happened with the goals, and that's it for 4 hours a week in my company, which that's the goal. However, I did not get here easy. I had to go through ups and downs. I had to wear so many hats. You have to know when you should be the boss and when you should be the employee. You don't want to overwork yourself as an employee or a boss, and you don't want to underwork yourself because you're taking yourself for granted since you don't have a boss, you don't have anybody to tell you, this is your goal, you should hit it. Now you're gonna be you have self-discipline that you set yourself goals and you're gonna get there because you said you're gonna go there. It's literally holding yourself accountable to do what you said you're gonna do. And that's very hard. I had a hard time disciplining myself that I either overwork and I find myself doing extra hours or whatever, I'm the boss, I can do it whenever I want to do it. So it's finding that balance between both of them. And that takes me to the mistake number 7. I overworked myself. So at some point of my business, I was functioning from the scarcity. If you don't know what is scarcity, please Google it. If you know what scarcity is, it's the mindset of being always money is not enough, always being broke. So when I always been afraid to be broke, I always had to work. I had to always answer my phone. Okay, I had to always, if I'm with my kids in the park on a Sunday, I will answer my phone. I worked all the time. I would be eating, being on my phone. Because if I miss that call, that's money and I'm gonna miss money and I have to have money. That's the whole wrong mindset of being scared of not having money that made me overwork. When I overworked, I was not there for my kids. I was not there for my husband. I was not 100% there for my friends. I started canceling parties. I don't go to I don't have, weekends with my friends. I don't go with my husband anywhere. People stop to invite me to things and places. I'm not saying that do not hustle because I am naturally a hustler and I like to hustle. I like to go get things, but it's about creating boundaries in your business. Do not be available all the time. After 5, leave a voice message that you're not available. And I have a full training about the how to not overwork yourself in mobstomillions.com. I encourage you to look for it and watch it because you need balance. You need to recharge. You need to take off so you can be at your 100%. Don't drain yourself. Don't overwork yourself. That was a mistake I made, and I wish I learned earlier that I would work and then take a break. The number 8 mistake that I made in my business is I brought my personal crap to my business. I went through an ugly divorce, and it was a lot of before I went to the divorce, it were a lot of problems with my ex-husband, and I let that affected my business because I started the dream and I did not finish. I did not even started the business because I was waiting for the situation to get better. I was waiting for one day when things gets better and my marriage is perfect, I'm going to grow my business. That never happened. My business grew and I became successful when I let go of that crap in my life. I just said, you know what, this is not gonna work and I deserve to be treated better, and I made that decision. So do not let your personal crap, whatever it is that, like, it's not always about like having a husband, like crap, any insecurities, any addictions, any personal problems are going to affect your business, because your mindset as a person is going to be the same mindset as a business. You're going to be functioning from the same mindset. If you are open and vulnerable in your personal life and you are balanced, you're going to create an open and vulnerable space in your work. And if you're having crap and a lot of negativity going in your life, and you have debts, you have like a lot of negative things hunting you, you're gonna bring that crap to your business, and you don't want that. So first sit down and clear that clutter. If you have toxic people in your life, remove yourself from those situations and try to have a healthy environment, positive. Surround yourself with positive people that can believe in you. The number 9th mistake I made, I used to be a victim. Everything happened to me. Customers are not paying me. Cleaners are taking my customers. The society is not good. I am an immigrant. I don't speak good English. Those are stories. Please notice what you're telling yourself in your mind, because oftentimes what we do, we love to play the victim role, because being a victim is easy. Being a victim it pays off. It's comfortable. You get to be right when you are a victim. So I used to be a victim. I used to, if anything doesn't go my way, I play the victim. However, if you are a victim of the society, of the reviews, you get a bad review, you are a victim of the customer. If you are a victim of your cleaners, if you are a victim of the IRS, if you are the victim of the government, you're not gonna go do anything in your life. So what you're gonna do is being responsible. I became responsible when I started not believe that I am a victim. And if you are a responsible person, doesn't mean that you take the blame for yourself, because if I blame myself of any situation, that means I'm a victim of myself. So being responsible is just, it is what it is. If I get a negative review and I reach out to my customer to try to do my best so I can have that reversed, and the customer doesn't want to, okay, it is what it is. I'm not a victim. If my cleaner takes my customer, and I have two choices. I can legally go sue her, or I can just let go and not be. In both cases, I'm not a victim. If I have a customer who we did the job and they did not pay us, yes, I will take legal actions, because I really want to get paid and my cleaners deserve to get paid, but I am not a victim. Don't don't put any stories on the events. Don't be a victim, because what happened when you are a victim, you're gonna drag your energy down as a leader, as a company owner, and everybody around you is gonna be playing the victim role. It's easy. So ask yourself every day, or every situation, when you face a situation, am I being a victim or am I being responsible? Am I being a victim to my emotions or responsible for my decisions? And you have a choice. Whatever you want to feel, you know that you have a choice. And then the number 10 mistake I made is I did not have a mentor or a coach. So back then when I started my business, we did not have all these programs. We did not have the access to internet. And when I started to hire my first mentor and first coach and doing some personal development, I did not find a cleaning business mentor, somebody that have been there, somebody that have done it, somebody who is just few steps ahead of me. So it wasn't until I started hiring business coaches that I started understanding. And when you hire a business coach, it goes back to investment, because you invest in your knowledge as a business owner. Because a cleaning business owner who has a coach and a mentor is not better than a cleaning business owner who doesn't have it. The only difference is the first one gets to the results faster. The first one gets more efficiently. The first one gets it with less pain, with guidance, with support. So hiring a mentor or a coach was very, very important, and I wish I did this before. And I really encourage you, if you own a cleaning business and you really want to be part of my community and my coaching and mentorship program, you can subscribe to www.mobstomillions.com. I have a lot of free stuff that I give if you subscribe to the newsletter, or if you want to take advantage of the membership and the mentorship, you can just sign up and enjoy more videos of sharing the knowledge of how to manage and grow your cleaning business. I hope that this video was very helpful to you. If you like it, please leave a comment below, and I will see you very soon.